Hey, it is your girl Ashley Alexander with another album review for you. I had to come outside. I needed some air. So everybody, social distance, don't be around people. I'm in a pretty big yard. There's no one coming for any space of where I am. So first and foremost, please wash your hands longer than 20 seconds. There's a video at the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share, repost, all of that good stuff. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and bring them back here. We also have previous reviews you should check out. And we got some interviews to come and some interviews I've done. So check those out too. Let's get to it. I had to come outside and scream all my joy for this one. I don't know how I've been dealing with the climate of what's been going on in our country for the past couple of years without this person actually dropping an album, to be quite frank. And this artist in particular is a very special one for me because she has a very big impact in releasing her first album when I was a teenager and me kind of growing with her and her catalog and her giving me a different sense of empowerment and a different look at what being a woman is. This review is on Fiona Apple and Fetch the Bolt Cutters. I know you didn't know she was dropping another album. Quarantine, everybody's giving me love. Thank you all. Thank you, Fiona Apple. So, Fetch the Bolt Cutters has a really good amount of tracks on it. She's a poet in a true essence. She's a classical musician. If I had to equate her to something jazz, she's somewhere between like scat and acid jazz. You know, she's one of the few artists I feel is a big part of the contemporary like female liberation just construct. And there's a lot of stance I wouldn't have if I didn't have her albums when I was growing up. Tidal was like seminal work. I love Extraordinary Machine. You know what I mean? She really can do no wrong, and most people think that she's wrong, and she's not. And this album is really, really interesting to get into because I always wonder, you know, what she thinks in her private thoughts in these times of our climate and what's going on with our country and all of it. And so as artists, you know, get silent and let years go by and just let life unfold, you know, most times they come back and what they come with is powerful, and that is exactly what she did. She's released a listening party on NPR, which was pretty cool. She also was really dope and did a lot of interviews, and she was really, really kind about explaining like the details for all the lyrics for every song. Not enough people do that, and more people need to, especially because most people don't buy CDs anymore. And I'm a read the liner notes kind of chick and read the lyrics, you know, so I appreciate how she's done it. So my three favorite songs on the album are, first and foremost, Ladies. That one, to start. I told you she's here for us, okay? We need her in these times. I really like the song. Apparently the story premise behind it is, or the concept behind it is that her grandfather eventually had a mistress, ended it with her grandmother, and her grandmother's stance is that she wasn't very angry at the female, and she felt that females misdirect their upsetness, and really she should be upset at her grandfather. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mad at my husband or soon to be ex-husband. I'm not mad at her. That's just some guy she met. I'm mad at him, you know, to place her feelings in the right space. And lyrically, I really, really like the song. I'm not one to really like comment and like really reread a bunch of lyrics on stuff, but ladies, I'm a big fan of this one, and this is the proof of how great of a poet she is. So here it goes from Ladies. Ruminations of the looming effect and the parallax view, and the figure and the form and the revolving door that keeps turning out more and more good women like you. Come on. Come on. Your favorite would never, okay? Go check out Ladies. Number 2, Shameka.
Shameka said I had potential.
Shameka's great. Shameka said we had potential. Shameka said I had potential. Shameka's great. Apparently the story behind it is it's a girl that she went to school with when she was young. She wasn't friends with her. She really didn't know her like that. Apparently Fiona was vying for maybe a group of friends to be friends with her or to be cool with the cool kids, something to that effect. And this random classmate named Shameka, when they were young, walked up to her and said, "Why do you want to be friends with those girls? You have potential." And Fiona never forgot it. You never pay attention to those things that stick with you when you were a kid and those motivating things that give you validation when you were young. They play when you get older. And for her, Shameka said the thing that keeps her feeling that her self-worth is uplifted. And I love that she made sure to make a song about it. In fact, I think like a teacher of hers from school said it, like, you remember Shameka. And I just think that that's great. So check out Shameka. And number 3, Drum Set. I like Drum Set. I like the story behind it because it kind of comes from this place of she was separating and, you know, and breaking up with some people, friends, personal, that kind of thing. And her band was kind of moving their instruments out of her studio space. She thought like they were mad at her. She thought all this stuff that just, you know, was her own thoughts, but weren't true. And the song itself was done in one take. The lyrics were done like automatically on her phone. And so the rhythm of it is exactly as she expressed it the first time. So it's a little off count. It's a little off rhythm for like your average poem, but it hits and it's honest. And I, you know, poetry, rap, all of it is the same. And she's just a beautiful space between, you know, like a beat poet and like a very classically trained musician, but who has seen this world for what it is a bit. And I definitely like it. And I like that comes out on drum set. I want everyone, please go listen to this album. Just do yourself a favor. It's the best. Make sure to let me know what you think, what songs you like of hers in general. And if you checked out the NPR stuff, I'm so curious where you all stand on it. Make sure to wash your hands. Check out my previous reviews, and I will see you again. I'm really excited to go back and listen to more of it because I know I'm probably going to ride this album for a while. I know that. So until the next album review, I'll see you later. Go outside, okay? Go get some sun.